Hey guys, Artillery 8J here. Welcome back to the Cat Lady. This is actually a continuation from last episode. Like I said at the end of the last episode, the session was going for about 2 hours, so I broke it in half. So the game will jump right into the story, so don't be alarmed. If you missed anything, just go back and watch the last episode. So I hope you guys enjoy it.
Do you think you can unlock this mailbox?
I think I can most certainly unlock this mailbox.
Wow.
Then do it quickly. Someone
an
can come in
idiot.
any minute.
You know how long I've been
A
walking
little
around?
room for the master locksmith.
Really?
Just open the
Could you
friggin'
step away
mailbox.
towards the stairs and turn around? Please?
You have no idea how long I've been looking around trying to figure out what to do.
Master criminal, if anything.
I've checked that mailbox like 10 times. And I never thought to have her pick the lock. I'm an idiot.
Done. Here's all the mail. Hide it in your pockets and let's get out of here. It was mostly junk mail and leaflets. I threw those away.
Letter to Joe. It's from Dr. Frank Zellman. It appears he's Joe's shrink. Apparently Joe failed to attend his weekly sessions recently. Well. Looks like Joe's just as messed up as I am. Or worse. Who knows? I should be the last to make judgments, really. Who is Pauline? Oh, she's probably the mom. I think she's the only one that I haven't talked to. Not here. She'll be back any minute and we'll be caught red-handed. Okay, well. I guess we'll just head up to the top floor. Hope if I hit the right button.
Well. Looks like Pauline is looking for a babysitter. This letter says she's supposed to interview an agency nanny later today.
Great.
Wow.
I could be a nanny.
It's certainly worth a try, but I should warn you. I don't want to have anything to do with that baby. You're gonna have to handle this on your own.
Sure, I understand. Leave it to me, Mrs. A.
Alright.
Coming!
Right. Step back. I'll handle this.
Oh, well. She's gonna do it on her own.
Oh, hello?
Hi. I've heard you're looking for a babysitter. Is that correct?
Well, yes, that's correct.
Look no further. My name is Mitzi Hunt. I'm currently a student, but I'm great with children. And I could really use a job. These school tuitions get pretty expensive these days.
That is true.
Okay, maybe. But why is Mrs. Ashworth here? Hello, Mrs. Ashworth.
Hi.
Hi, Pauline. How are you?
I'm great, thanks. I haven't seen you for ages. Are you here to apply for a job as well?
No, of course not.
Um.
Oh, Susan's my auntie. She told me about the job. I was a bit shy to come and ask like this, so she offered to come along. She is my favorite auntie. Thank you so much again, Auntie Susan.
No problem, sweetie.
So, anyway, I'm starting this course on child psychology next semester, and I thought it would be useful to get some hands-on experience with little children.
Good story.
How old is your daughter?
She's nearly 6 months.
That's perfect. Aren't they just the cutest, most adorable little muffins when they're 6 months old?
Yes, well, you sure sound enthusiastic. Would you like to come in?
Absolutely.
Both of you?
It's okay. I'll wait.
Please come in too, Auntie Susan. I could really do with your support. You know how shy I get sometimes.
Yes. Well, you'll... Okay. I'll come. You owe me.
We need to work together on this. I'll do the talking, I promise.
Fine. Just don't overdo it.
It's too late for that, Mrs. A. What a nice flat! I love the wallpaper. Very retro.
Thanks. I decorated it myself just before Alyssa was born. Please follow me. We
By
can talk in the
retro,
living
I
room.
mean it looks beautiful. Good job doing this all by yourself.
I'll need you to drag her away.
How the hell am I supposed to do that?
I don't know. I'm sure you can think of something.
Why don't you think of something? I told you I don't do babies. I feel so uncomfortable here. I'd gladly blend with this cheesy wallpaper that you like so much and disappear.
I know. So do I. Do you think I know anything about babies? No. But I'm trying to fake it, and so far she's buying it. Look, I need you to stay cool and come up with something that'll make her leave the room. Got it?
But that's where the problem is. I can't think of anything.
Just play it by ear, yeah?
I should let you know from the start that looking after a toddler is not an easy task. They're just beginning to crawl, they're very curious, and sometimes they can cry for no apparent reason. And my Alyssa, well, she is a very noisy child.
All very
Do you have any
true
previous
things.
experience with children?
Yes, I used to babysit my neighbor's kids.
Excellent. I know we all have to start somewhere, but it helps if you at least know the basics. I'd like to get back to work soon, you see. Just part-time for now. That's why I need someone to stay with her. I'm not going to find it easy to be apart from Alyssa.
Fair enough.
But my career has always been important to me as well. They won't wait for me forever. If I don't do this now, they'll just replace me.
Where's Alyssa's dad? Do you mind me asking?
I'd rather not talk about it. It's personal. As far as I'm
So not in the
concerned,
picture.
Alyssa hasn't got a father.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't have asked.
No, it's alright, but I just don't like talking about it. I'm sure you'll understand.
Fair enough. Moving on.
There just isn't enough support for working parents.
Tell me about it. If I don't get back to work in 2 weeks' time, they will cut my maternity pay in half. So I haven't really got
Harsh.
a choice. It's either this or Alyssa and me will face the life in poverty.
Where do you work?
I'm a hotel manager. It's a very competitive industry, but I've always loved it. I miss it a lot.
Okay.
I have a great connection with kids. I'm sure I can manage with Alyssa.
Okay, I don't doubt that. How about, would you like to hold Alyssa for a minute? We should probably see if she likes you first.
Yes, definitely. But I ought to wash my hands first.
Your hands?
My hands. I must have touched a million things on my way here. As much as I want to hold her, I just don't think it's safe, you know?
Really? What have you been touching?
Oh, you know, just ordinary things, this and that.
You look pretty clean. I'm sure it'll be okay.
Well, if you must know,
Bup. Some of these options. I stroked a filthy looking dog. I volunteered at the hospital earlier today. I hugged a homeless man outside his house. Outside his house. He's a homeless man. Oh, outside this house. I'm an idiot. I might have forgotten to wash my hands after using the toilet.
I volunteered at the hospital earlier today.
Oh, I'm impressed.
I
Don't
thought
see
you would
many
be.
young people doing that these days. But you're right. As nice as that is of you, there's all sorts of bugs you can pick up in a hospital. It won't hurt to be extra careful. I'll show you to the bathroom. Would you mind answering the door for me?
Sure.
Absolutely.
No problem.
It's probably just my friend Kate. Just let her in, please. Is that okay? The bathroom's this way. Follow me.
Your turn, Mrs. A.
Seriously.
Do something. Anything.
Well, right now I'm going to go answer the door.
Make sure you scrub those dirty hands really well. I need a bit of time.
They're mostly photos of a baby. There are a couple of Pauline and her ex, his face missing on each one of them. Wow. If she wants to cut this guy out of her life so badly, why won't she just take these pictures down? Nothing useful here, just books, 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 and a few toys. Well, books came in handy a little while ago. Most of these photos show Pauline and her kid. There's also some guy on a few of them, but his face seems to be cut out of every single picture he appears on. Odd. Who are you?
Hello?
Hello? Are you Kate?
I've been sent by the agency. My name is Rita Tickle. May I come in, please?
Position's been filled.
Agency?
Go away.
What agency?
The Happy Nanny Babysitters Agency, of course. We bring fun and professionalism into childminding at a discount price. May I come in, please?
Wait, just hang on a second.
I believe we have an appointment. It was confirmed by post. Didn't you get a letter?
Hang
Nope.
on, I said.
Um,
I'm sorry. The position has already been taken.
Oh.
go down to flat 3. I think
Are
he's
you
looking for someone
sure?
to look
Yes,
after his old lady.
I'm sure. Thanks for your time. See ya.
Wait. There must have been some kind of mix-up.
No, there wasn't a mix-up. You're just too late. Bye.
I'd better call the office and find out what happened.
Her kitchen looks sparkling clean. Alright, well, it gets dark early over this side of the building. That's a big TV. It's Pauline's laptop. I don't know enough about computers. I should leave it to Mitzi. There's lots of photos of Pauline and her ex. His face has been cut out on each single one. Take these scissors right quick. Stupid woman leaving baby right next to a pair of sharp scissors. Those will be coming in handy soon. I can hear the water running. I must hurry. They could be out any second now. Nope, there they are.
So, was it my friend at the door?
No, just some door-to-door salesman.
Well, I hope you told him to go to hell. I honestly don't know what these people are thinking.
Sure did.
Yeah, me neither.
I'm sure it's Kate this time. I'll let her in if you'll excuse me for a minute.
Wait! I think I forgot to turn the tap off in the bathroom.
Oh, that's okay, don't worry. Would you mind going back to the bathroom and turning it off while I answer the door?
I think I've got something in my eye.
Right.
I can't touch my eye. I'll need some help to get it out.
You'll be fine. Just go back to the bathroom and use one of my cotton buds. Don't be such a baby, Mitzi.
My hands still aren't clean enough. I should wash them again.
Really? But you washed them for about 10 minutes.
I'm sorry. I'm really peculiar when it comes to hand hygiene.
It's a little excessive, but I guess it's none of my business. You know where the bathroom is now. Do you want to go and wash hands again while I answer the door?
I'm feeling really sick all of a sudden.
Oh.
Running out of options.
Do you think you're actually going to throw up?
Yes, definitely. Oh, yes.
Quickly go back to the bathroom. I don't mean to be rude, but this is a very expensive carpet.
Will you come with me? Please? What if I faint? I'm scared. Everything's just spinning around.
Can Mrs. Ashworth go with you for a change?
It's okay. I'll answer the door and let your friend in, yeah?
Well... Fine. I'll put Alyssa in her bed for a minute and I'll come with you. You must have got some back in the hospital after all.
Okay, so going to answer the door again. Probably the same yep, it's the same person.
It's you? Again?
Hello. Is this flat number 8? My name is Rita Tickle.
Oh, we're going to go
from
through
the
this
Happy
again?
Nanny Agency. May I come in, please?
No.
I've told you already. You're too late.
You have? I thought I got the wrong door last time.
It's the right door. I was looking for a nanny, but I'm not anymore. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Go away.
You were looking for a nanny? I have 10 years experience and training in child discipline techniques and behavioural psychology. Also, I am known for good personal hygiene, strong work ethics, and I only take one break every 5 hours. Just to use the restroom.
Wow, that sounds really great. But I'd like you to go away now.
Positions
You don't need
filled.
Nope. I've decided to give my baby up for adoption.
You're an evil person. You'll go to hell for doing that to your baby.
Bye.
Yeah. I've already been to hell. They don't want me there.
Okay. Now, I've got scissors. Can I cut this? Maybe I can switch this off and then cut it.
These scissors seem sharp enough. Let's create some diversion. I hope this is what Mitzi had in mind.
All right.
Oh, not that again.
What happened to the lights? I'm terrified of the dark. I can't move.
Thought you were only afraid of
I can't
fog.
breathe.
Calm down, it's alright. Probably just that stupid meter. It must have run out of money again. It's not even that dark.
Please, you got to do something about it. I think I'm going to faint.
Fine, just stay in my bedroom. There'll still be plenty of sunlight there at this time of the day. I'll go outside and put some money on the meter. It'll only take a minute.
And away we go.
Right. Let's do it.
Quickly, Mitzi.
Is that you, Mrs. Ashworth? What happened?
No idea. Maybe it's a blackout, like in the old days.
It's probably just the meter. Let me see.
So it's not her either.
Okay, well.
What a waste of time.
Arr.
It's time to leave. This interview is over.
I'm out of here.
I don't get it. The cable's been cut. But why would anyone do that?
I think we're going to go now. This whole power cut gave me a terrible headache.
Is that you, Mitzi? But we haven't finished yet. Have you changed your mind about the job?
Yep.
No, of course not. I'm just scared of darkness. And I still feel sick, you know. Perhaps we can continue some other time.
I've had it. I'm getting a new fuse box.
Was that you, Jesse?
Yeah. How are
Hmm.
you doing, Pauline?
Seems like
Well,
there's
we
5
need the
people.
power back. Can you do something?
Yeah, I can easily fix that. There's an electrical store that's open till late. I'll get some stuff and I'll be back before you know it.
Bear in mind
Alright.
it's not just the fuse box, it's the cable this time.
I'll get a new cable too, don't worry. But in the meantime, go home, find some candles and chill, yeah?
Thanks, Jesse. That's awfully nice of you.
Well, it was great seeing you, but we're going to leave now.
Hello.
Who's that?
My name is Rita Tickle.
Rita who? What the hell is going on here? Do you know this woman, Mrs. Ashworth?
Nope.
I've never seen her before in all my life.
Okay.
Now she'll think we are absolutely crazy.
I wouldn't worry too much. You're not exactly the most popular neighbor in the house anyway.
Thanks.
What? You don't actually care what those idiots think, do you?
Not really, no.
No, of course not. It's just that Pauline seems all right. I'm not too proud of causing her all this trouble.
It'll get fixed
Yeah, that's a
soon.
good point.
Look, Jesse's gone out. We can now get inside flat 7 and see what he's been up to.
Ah, there we go.
Okay, yeah, that sounds good.
We can also cross Pauline off the list.
So that leaves Brian
I've
and
searched
Jesse.
through her internet history, and needless to say, there's nothing exciting there.
Alright. 2 left to go. Alright, so gonna head down to Jesse's. Or up to Jesse's. Alright. So I guess what I need to do now is head upstairs to the top floor. And I need to go in to his room. Door's locked. Mitzi, do your thing. Dang it. I wasn't close enough to the door. Dang it. How many times am I going to hit the wrong button here? There we go.
Now
Alright,
that he's
Mitzi.
gone, we can get inside.
Yes, let's do that.
I'll
that a
close my
question?
eyes and you pick that lock, Mitzi.
Okay, but no peeking.
I'd never. You've really hurt my feelings now.
Yeah.
The banter
Now
between
close
these
them.
two. I'm peeking.
There, job done.
Jesus, are these...
Relax, Mrs. A. They're just Halloween masks.
Oh, good. That's good. Because I swear, if I see another bloody head...
Alright. I hate clowns so much I'd rather not touch this mask at all. I get terribly sweaty wearing it. There's such thing as too much rubber. Looks like I can take the hockey mask. That's it. None of these look illegal. I guess he just likes plants. This one's pretty big. This speaker is massive, and it's connected to Jesse's computer. Whenever he plays some music, the walls must be shaking. It's Jesse's PC. Is that the infamous source of noise? That won't work. It seems someone cut the power off. Oh yeah, that was me. Ooh, is this where I use my extension cord? Aha. Oh, I know somewhere that there's a plug.
Who's got windows over this side of the building?
Well, Joe Davis lives right below. I guess we could also check one flat below Joe's. I just hope the cable's long enough.
Let's find out, shall we?
We shall. Okay. Just wanted to check and see if there was anything else in my inventory to use. Alright. Should be that floor. The empty room. Alright, here we go. Buzzing. Here we go. Plug this in. It really did not look long enough. Moving along. Get back up to the top floor. And then back into here.
Right. I should be able to use that computer now. Could you give me 5 minutes, Mrs. A?
Sure. Why not? I'll keep an eye on the door.
Should probably unplug that speaker first. Maybe not. Anything?
It's not him either. God damn it.
So that only leaves Brian or me. Down to the dress. I mean, it could be the old guy. I don't like that we just kind of ruled him out because he's old.
Okay. So what do we need?
Well, basically, we need 3 things. Red paint. We've got it already.
Oh, I needed to cut the dress, that's
The
right.
dress will make a great costume. We just need it in black. Also, it should look damaged. That's important.
That's why I still have the
Cat
scissors.
Widow is a ghost, after all. I'll need some scissors for that.
Yeah. Come on.
This mask I took from Jesse's flat will do the job nicely.
There we go.
We need to make some adjustments.
Slice and dice. Snippity snip. Alright.
Now this is a dress worthy of the Cat Widow.
Why don't you admit it was too small for you?
Ha ha bloody ha. Why don't you just shut up? Whoever wore this dress probably hadn't eaten in years. You'd struggle to get a skeleton into it. This is it. We've got all we need.
Goody goody.
Are you going to tell me about the Cat Widow now?
Yes, it's story time, Mitzi. The legend says there was once a bad man who hated cats. He hated his neighbors too, and his job. And when it rained, he'd curse and smash things. He hated his bald head and his weak, ugly body. He probably hated himself the most, although he would never admit it.
I think I see where this is going.
One day, out of pure hatred for the whole world and everything that lives, he captured a family of cats and drowned them all in the river. That day, the sun turned black and all the birds went silent as the 6 kittens struggled for life. But, trapped in a strong canvas bag, they never had a chance. They all died that day. All but one. The mother cat, in a desperate fight to set herself free, by pure luck, clawed her way out of the bag and swam to the shore. She lost everything that day. Her beautiful children and her proud husband. Her heart crashed into pieces as she watched their limp, dead bodies stolen by the current.
It's a pretty messed up story.
Running
Jeez.
after them, she followed them for days, for as long as she could. Then, eventually, she lost sight of them. She stayed on the bank of the river for a while. The world stopped turning for her, her eyes empty and blind. And then, one day, she slowly slid down the bank and into the cold, dark water.
Mm-hmm.
She gave in to it. She let the river take her away too, cover her mouth, her ears, her eyes. But as the water filled her lungs, and she started slipping into darkness, there was another strange feeling that burst in her mind like a ball of flames. Anger, rage even. Her last craving, before she drowned, was for revenge, for blood. And so she returned, reborn and changed, a cat widow, veiled in black, mistress of the cats. Her body of a young woman, but her eyes of a cat, and her face, white, rotten, face of a corpse. Those who saw it rarely lived to tell the tale. She would get her revenge on all cat killers and cat torturers. But there was someone she had to see first. Someone special. Someone she really hated the most. As the evening came, it was strangely quiet in the man's flat. As he lived alone, he usually liked to fill the silence with the sound of radio or TV shows. But that night, he switched them all off, feeling anxious and tired after work.
Okay.
He tried to sleep, but couldn't. And for once, there wasn't anyone there he could blame for it. As he stared through the window, he kept thinking about how much he hated that view. He liked it once, a long time ago, when his wife was still there and they were happy together. Suddenly, he heard knocking on the door. Some part of him was glad, because that meant he could take it out on whoever decided to bother him. There was nobody there. He almost felt disappointed, but before he turned to walk away, he suddenly noticed something down the hall. He noticed a shadow of a cloaked figure standing ahead. He stopped again. He couldn't believe his eyes. Someone wrote "Cat Killer" on his door. He had a passion for trains. Although he hated being a train driver, he had always enjoyed watching them move.
Is she making this up as she goes, I'm guessing?
But now, his train model was moving all on its own. He was absolutely certain he'd left it switched off. And yet, there it was, running at crazy speed. Remote control missing. Something was seriously wrong. And that something had entered his home now too.
Ooh, spooky.
He hoped he was just imagining things, tired as he was. But there was another surprise waiting for him in his bedroom.
A giant blood-soaked zombie cat sat on his bed.
Cat Widow is here, was written all over the wall.
Well, as in a dream, he went to the kitchen to get a drink. Getting really scared now, he decided to call the police. I
As in
think
a
he'll go get a
dream,
drink.
he went to the kitchen to get a drink.
Don't want the police getting involved.
There was no water.
Because
He
I
knew
can
there
turn
were
the water
valves in
pressure off down in the
that turn
basement.
it off, but no one's been down there for years. He felt sick. None of this made any sense. And yet, deep down, he knew what he did to the cats was wrong. There was a part of him that almost wanted to be punished. The part he tried so hard to hide. He thought he'd heard something in the corridor. Was there someone there with him?
There was a shadow on the
His
wall.
head was spinning. He felt ambushed, trapped, like an animal. He had to get out of there. Getting really scared now, he decided to call the police. His phone was of no use. The SIM card had been removed, and that wasn't even the worst part. There was a photo of a black cat set as screensaver. He remembered this cat. He'd watched that strange pest control man put it in a cage and into his van. He'd looked at it through the window for a while, then pulled the curtains and went to bed. He stopped, paralyzed. He'd heard something right in front of him. A whisper. More like a purr. She was there, in the dark corner of his living room, waiting. Black veil covering that pale, dead face. And yet, he could almost feel Cat Widow's eyes piercing through him. She came closer, like a ghost, and swiftly removed the veil. She came back for him, to take him to the river, to make him pay for what he'd done. As he looked into her eyes, he could feel the world spinning around him, his knees go weak, his pants suddenly wet around his crotch. As much as he hated life, he didn't want to die either. Inside, he was just a big, stinking coward. And then he fainted. Did you see his face? I knew he'd fall for this.
Yeah, we scared the living shit out of him. Now that's teamwork. Are you sure he won't know it was you, though?
Oh, he probably will, once he's had time to think about what happened. But he's too proud to ever admit he's been beaten by a woman. I know him just about enough to know that.
Let's hope so. I don't want you to get in trouble because of me.
No. That was something I had to do for myself, and I feel much better for it.
Wow.
The only problem now is that we still haven't found Eye of Adam. Because it definitely isn't Brian. I've searched through his laptop and all I found was a load of porn.
Let's cross him off the list.
That only leaves me. Dum dum dum.
Well, that means we've checked everyone. We've hit a brick wall. Perhaps I was wrong.
Speaking of
Maybe
walls,
he doesn't live here at all.
I think we need to sleep on it, and we might get some more ideas in the morning. Shall we head back home?
Yeah, I do feel tired.
now this
You're
wall
right, I need
behind
some sleep.
Susan right now.
Really wish there was an elevator in this building.
If you examine it, it says
What's
that
that?
it looks
A note?
new or something like that.
What does it say, Mrs. A?
You will not believe it. Meet me at midnight, both of you. I will wait. Flat 5. Door will be open. Do not fear. Eye of Adam.
Wow. Flat 5.
Why?
Isn't that the old
That's
guy?
the old guy.
Yeah.
Can't be.
I knew
Can't
it.
be him.
I guess we'll find out. At midnight. We've got a few hours until then. Let's get some coffee.
Knew we shouldn't have crossed him off the list so soon. Is it going to show me what's up with this wall now? Maybe not. Maybe so.
It's just you and me, my love. No one will find us here.
Interesting.
Stop worrying, Ivy. It will be alright. I will always love you. You know that. I'm gonna make you all better.
Bro, you're doing a lousy job. Well, that's the end of the chapter, guys. One chapter left. This is the last chapter right here. Don't feed the troll. Whoa, hello. I don't like you. I didn't like that thing at all. It's a nice full moon, though. Well, 3/4 moon? It's midnight. Do you know where your kitties are? Okay, guys, that's going to do it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it, and we will finish this up next time. So, until then, you guys take care of yourselves. Bye.